Welcome back, my fairies. Oh, I've got the wrong thing open. It's supposed to be. I've been playing The Sims off stream. Well, there's no Shalpha Alakazam on my screen, but we're back with more Pokemon Legends Arceus, not The Sims 4. I was in a rush because they asked me if I could stay a little late today because one of the other girls had to leave early, and I know how that is. Okay, so there's that at least. Okay, there we go. Oh, where is The Sims? There it is. There we go. Okay. Hello, Noah, welcome. But yeah, we are back with more Shalpha hunting for Mega Evolutions before Z8 comes out. And hey, it's not a Matsurific live stream if there's not something going on at the start of the stream. Meg, sadly, is probably not going to be able to make it today. I don't know about Dem. I did say before that I was going to stream today, but then the internet got fixed, and then I ended up still having to cancel stream on Monday because we had some personal emergency stuff to take care of, which I won't go in because again, it's personal. But all you guys need to know is that I am fine. Nobody was hurt or anything. That's all I'm gonna say. Hello, Emerald, welcome. But as I promised on Monday when I announced the cancellation of that stream, we are streaming today. And I didn't even have time to make food, so I've got some chicky nuggies in the air fryer right now. So in about 6 minutes, I'm gonna have to go grab those. But hopefully we can get the Shalpha today. And hopefully it's the only thing that sparkles. Well, the first thing. Hopefully it's the first thing that sparkles. I do wish that I was facing that way, but it's a little too late to fix that now. But we should still be close enough that we'll actually be able to hear it. Oh, I forgot to get the auto counter up too. Oops! Just one of those days. Let's see here. Auto shiny counter. Run that as an administrator. And do I have the counter up too? I do not. Why is that all the way over there? There we go. Okay. Meg is not here today, Price. Sorry. She said she's most likely not going to be able to make it today at all. But hello, Ken Price, and welcome. Yeah, I wish that I had time to set up for another stream today, but I really didn't. Like I said, I did some makeup hours today. I could only do half an hour without canceling stream today. But they really did need me. But I did get some good news at the very least. So they are going to... We finally got some new people in our department. So I should be able to get my schedule adjusted soon. Oh, is that Dem?
Yeah.
Hey, Dem. You're breaking up a little bit, but I definitely heard that was you.
I think that's so.
What was that?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you were streaming today. Or is it Thursday and I didn't remember Wednesday?
No, it's Wednesday today, but I canceled stream on Monday, so we're getting back to this today.
Ah, okay.
No, I don't want you to block it. Can I add to that counter, please? Okay, well, it's not letting me add to the counter on my own, so... Oh, no, there it goes. Okay, it finally counted some of them. Okay, well... Alright, that's good. That's fine. Expand your Battle Royale lineup to 719 Pokemon? Nice. Oh yeah, I also got my, I didn't get to announce this last time, but, when I was fixing the internet, they also set me up with a new phone plan, which is going to be less than what I was paying before. But since my old phone wasn't compatible, they sent me a brand new phone for free. Which just came in today. Haven't had a chance to fully set it up. It looks like they forgot to send me a SIM card. And I don't know if my SIM card from my old phone is going to work for it or not. So that's going to be interesting to try out. Yeah, Alakazam should be close enough, but I still like to look. You know, it may sound crazy, but Fortnite has an infinite amount of characters in the lineup, so it wouldn't hurt to try a little competition. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to if he can really call it infinite, because like there's going to be a limit at some point. Like even if they're constantly adding new characters, there's still a set amounts that will eventually be hit. Because even if they did decide that they wanted to include every single fictional character in existence, they still have to get the copyright permissions from the copyright holders. And some are probably not going to be appropriate. Like, I highly doubt we're ever going to get to see Homer Simpson in Fortnite. Though, granted, he is like the Simpsons is a popular show, but like even if we did eventually get Homer Simpson in Fortnite, I highly doubt we're gonna get anyone from Hazbin Hotel or Hell of a Boss. I like you. I highly doubt a game that is supposed to be available accessible for children is going to want a character like Alistair. The amount of IPs in the game is crazy. Yeah. Imagine if you got Joker in Fortnite. Would not surprise me. They just have to get permission from Atlas. Oh, and my chicken's probably done, so I better go grab that. Sorry, Monkey Butt, you're gonna have to get up. I know, you just got comfy, huh? Come on, up. Alright, going to BRB's. Ah, I forgot to fix that. Okay, I'm back. Why did it... Oh no. Why is
Welcome
it
back.
blank? Why is it a black screen? I... Did I knock the switch over or something? Yep, I did. That's it. Okay. Oh, come on. Sit right. Why don't you sit right? Oh, sorry, guys. Make sure that's not covered up by my blanket so it doesn't overheat. Okay, now we should be good. You got Rick and Morty, so might probably no boundaries. Yeah, I guess. Though I will say that I can still think of one boundary. I can pretty much guarantee you are never going to see any My Little Pony characters in Fortnite. There is no way Hasbro is going to allow Twilight Sparkle running around with a Gatling gun. Though I could still, though, like, if Hasbro were to get on board with that, I could at least see Pinkie Pie running around with a Twilight gun, as a reference to the episode to a Candlelight Wedding, when Pinkie Pie grabbed Twilight and started using her as a laser gun. Ah, Pinkie Pie. Which reminds me, I had some Equestria Girl songs stuck in my head today. Partially because we were doing a sales game where every time you got a sale, you posted the name of a song. And the songs that kept popping into my mind were songs from Rainbow Rocks, mainly the Dazzling songs. And it's like, I should really rewatch the Equestria Girl series sometime. I should really watch the My Little Pony series sometime. Friendship is Magic was a good show. Also, let's take a water break. Probably also not going to see Bluey anytime soon. The mass heart attack that parents, especially like the overprotective moms, would have at seeing a video online of Bluey running around in Fortnite doing Fortnite stuff. Yeah, I don't think Nick Jr. wants that. Well, I don't think Nickelodeon or Paramount wants that. Sorry, I got chicken nuggies. They are hot though. Hot nugs. I tell you what though, I'm gonna be really satisfied when this thing does finally shine. We've gotten so much of this line already. But once we have Alakazam, we can just completely avoid those outbreaks, whether they've got a second outbreak or not. I'm so ready to be done with this line. They even added The Incredibles, Adventure Time, and Invincible. See, those make sense because those are for slightly older kids. I'm talking about like preschool shows. So imagine if they ended up adding Pibby from what was that show called? Learning with Pibby. Imagine if they added Learning with Pibby. That would fit. Because that's not actually a preschool show. It's technically not even a show. It was a pilot that Cartoon Network stupidly never greenlit. We'll never understand why they didn't greenlight Learning with Pibby. Like that would have been amazing. Like sure it would I'm sure it wouldn't have been exactly like what the pilot originally showed, cuz the pilot implied that they would be bringing in characters from other IPs that weren't owned by Cartoon Network, cuz that would be a legal nightmare. I just imagine. It would have been a great love letter to Cartoon Network as a whole too, because you get to see all these characters that you knew and loved, especially from back in the 80s and 90s too. And I know that they've done some stuff, but gosh, imagine Ben 10 taken over by the glitch. Ugh. Oh, that would be scary. That's who they should add to Fortnite. They should add Ben 10. Like, they could just do his aliens, but like, can you imagine forearms in Fortnite? I don't even play Fortnite, and I want them to add Ben 10 aliens to Fortnite. Oh gosh, if they added Kevin, that would be perfect, because Kevin does have a lot of knowledge in alien weapons. Hey Meg, welcome. Hope you're doing all right. Appreciate you stopping by. Didn't have to, but glad you did. Kind of just discussing characters that could be added to Fortnite. Oh, hello. It's Hill Farm. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are currently doing a reset hunt for Alakazam. I just realized I put that counter in the wrong spot, because that's how many alphas we have. I'm trying to keep... I guess I could just get rid of the alpha symbol. That works. We so far have 3 Shalpha Megas, but once we get this Alakazam, we'll have 4. I also have Cheeky Nuggies! Yeah, I kind of just want more Ben 10 in general, honestly. And like from the main universe, uh not reboots. Gosh, the reboot. Like I've heard that it wasn't like terrible. It's just not it's just not made for fans of Ben 10. It's made for people who have never seen Ben 10. Like I've at least seen a little bit of it. I watched the first episode decided I didn't like it. But then I heard about the specials, and I at least went to watch the specials, and they were fine, just not great. But it was nice getting to see Ben Prime again. And at least it was handled with more respect than Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. Because Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans was basically like, yeah, we know that the old show was better. We don't care because everyone who's complaining about it is too old to be watching our show anyway, and you're all just a bunch of neckbeards sitting in basements. And it's like, some of those people, some of those fans of the original actually do watch Go and do kind of like it. Heck, TVC prefers Go over the original. You'll never know why. But it's like, why do you insist on insulting your audience every single time? It's so cringy. This is on the Switch 1, but I do have a Switch 2. We're mainly doing this on Switch 1 because we already had this file going. And on my Switch 2, we're doing a Professor Laventon challenge. It's a challenge I came up with, where basically, you start with a new game, and you cannot leave, or you cannot continue the story until you have perfected the decks as much as possible, and you cannot return to town until you've earned enough points to gain another star. So we just started that too. I intentionally decided not to transfer my data over to my Switch 2, mainly because I want to be able to use my Switch 2 to play some new save files. Because, like, it's nice to be able to enjoy the games on the Switch 2. But we did do an entire playthrough of Pokemon Violet on the Switch 2, so that we could enjoy it from beginning to end with the updated graphics. It is beautiful. Like, it actually looks nice. It's so pretty. Like, you can actually appreciate the graphics in Scarby on the Switch 2. We're also planning to do a Professor Oak's challenge when ZA comes out, too. I mean, if they end up doing dex entries in ZA like they have in Arceus, then we'll do another Laventon challenge. Maybe not as our first playthrough, but we'll definitely do it. But, like, I honestly don't think we will. Because I've noticed that there's a bit of a theme between the two Legends games. Legends Arceus, the main feature is the catching. That's the main feature with this. But then you get to Legends EA, and the main feature in that game seems to be the battling. Hence, we get the ZA Royale. So I don't think they're gonna do another Dex quest like we have in Legends Arceus, where the goal is to fill in the Dex. I think it's gonna be just a regular Pokedex, like in the modern day games, like the present day games. Though I actually, like after I realized that, it actually did come up with a bit of a theory about what the third Legends game is going to be. So, because when you think about the core mechanics of Pokemon, there's always 3 main core features in a Pokemon game. There's the catching and collecting. There's the competitive battling, which is what ZA seems to be focusing on. And then there's the gym challenge. Because even Sun and Moon, even though they didn't have a gym challenge, they still had the island challenge, which was very similar to a gym challenge. Excuse me. So my theory is that the third Legends game could actually be focused on the gym challenge. I think Legends games are just trying out new mechanics. I mean that too, but like, there's, when you really think about it though, like, they didn't have to include the dex entries in Arceus. They could have just gave us a regular Pokedex and you fill it in by catching Pokemon and then let that be it. But they didn't. They gave us the whole dex entries that we have to fill out too. So I'm thinking that it's very possible that the third game could be focused on the gyms. Either finally letting us create our own gym, or it could be a celebration of all of the gym leaders in the past. And they could also test out some new gym mechanics with that too. But the first trailer had 3 books in it. And then you open up the first book and that shows Legends Arceus. So the running theory is that we're going to get 3 total Legends games, or at the very least that there are 3 Legends games planned. So ZA is the second game or the second book. Hey, Nightmare, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Again, it's just a theory. Just kind of fun to theorize. Especially since we don't know that much about ZA to really be able to theorize at the moment either. But yeah, I am aware that the Legends games are, at the very least, Legends Arceus was created mainly so that they could test out new features. And I wish that we did have the catching mechanic in Scarlet and Violet. July 22nd? Yeah, we'll get a new trailer on July 22nd. It's only 20 days away. Yeah. It is a work day. I don't know if I'm going to request the day off or not. Just thought of a really funny idea. Hey, love to hear it. But usually they do those in the morning, so I should still be able to stream the presents. Not doing too well? I'm sorry. Had a date tonight, then her husband showed up. Oh gosh, really? Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I hope her husband understood that this wasn't your fault. What do I do for work? So I answer phones for a hotel chain. I can't say what the chain is, but like I answer, I do bookings, but we also work with a particular cancer organization, so that we can offer people who are traveling for cancer special discounts. You're going to see more of the P3 cast. Just play Metopia. Oh yeah, we need to get back to our Metopia playthrough too. I actually have made a number of the P3 cast in Metopia. And also P4 characters. I've just made Persona characters, and I based the designs off of the Persona Q art style, because it fits the best with the chibi style of Metopia. Yeah, it's fun. Maybe after stream I can share the code in Discord. It was not. Oh, Ooh, I'm so sorry, Nightmare. You did not deserve that. It's not like it's not like you asked her if she had a husband and she said yes and you went out with her anyways. Oh. Did the police get called? Cuz that's assault. Cuz even if you had known that she was married, that still doesn't make it right for him to hit you. Alright, let's refresh. Oh no, it's fine, Meg. I've shared what I do in the past. I just don't give a whole lot of information. Yeah, like, I understand his rage. I understand his anger. Because that sucks when your partner cheats on you like that. But it's not your fault. You'd call the cops and you haven't had to deal with, so guessing not? Okay. Yeah, that just sucks. I hope he divorces her. She doesn't deserve to be in a relationship if she's cheating on her husband. Yeah, some people just suck, unfortunately. Also, because Junpei is now your second favorite Persona character, you want to see more of him? Really? Okay. Junpei is your favorite. Then again, Ryuji is your favorite from P5, so I guess I can understand that. Oh, there you go. That's what you could do. Because I know when you were streaming earlier today, you were trying to figure out what you were going to play next. You could play Persona 3 Portable. Because the story does change when you play the FemC route. That's definitely something I intend to play at some point for Per Sundays. I'm just not sure exactly when. Uh, actually, I think I just figured out when. If we when we're in between waiting for Persona, when we actually know when Persona 4 Revival is going to come out, if we finish our other game too close to when P4R releases, we could play P3 Portable during that time and just play that until P4 Revival comes out. Because that, I have a feeling you guys will be a lot more willing to take a break from the current game to play Revival. If we're playing something that we've already played, sort of, on this channel. It's like, technically we haven't played P3 Portable. We played Persona 3 Reload. But we've already seen through the whole story. So I feel like that would probably be the best game to play when it's close to when P4R comes out. I actually hated Junpei at the beginning of the game, but as the game progressed, you liked him a lot more. You'll like him in the FemC route. Junpei, like, yes, Junpei can still be sexist at the start of the game, but you'll like his social link. His social link is actually pretty cool. They were originally going to make him dateable, but they decided not to because they wanted to keep the option to keep Chidori alive. So it would be weird if you saved Chidori and then started dating Junpei. So that's why they didn't include him. But There is a video on YouTube. Someone did go into the files and actually found the secret lover's route with Junpei, where you can actually confess your feelings for him. Until Shiny Luxio spawns. No, we've already got somebody of that line. We've caught enough of that line to fill the line at more than twice. I think thrice now. Granted, it's still not as annoying as Drifloon. Shiny Drifloon, I am sick of seeing. I'd rather see a yellow lion than a yellow balloon. But we still have enough. If it shines, we're just gonna keep going because we've already got shiny Luxray. We need Shalpha Alakazam. That actually did happen once. We did this hunt once before. And before Alakazam sparkled, we got a shiny Drifloon. And I was so mad. Or Drifblim, not Drifloon. We got shiny Drifblim while we were resetting for Shalpha Alakazam, and I was so mad. That's not just us that calls him Stupid Meg. Like, that's in the game. That's Yukari's nickname for him. Ace Detective? More like Stupid. Ace Defective. Oh yeah, they actually toned down Yukari's teasing of Junpei in Reload 2. So, because I guess a lot of people didn't like Yukari because of, like, everyone thought she was mean because of the way she speaks to Junpei. But, like, a lot of that time she's reacting to Junpei being kind of stupid or being gross. And it's like, yeah, you're not going to be nice to someone who's being gross to you like that. Drifloon versus 1 million children. Oh gosh. This is why we don't read the Pokedex. You still think Drifloon would win? Well, right now it's a battle between Shalpha Alakazam and my patience. Yukari doesn't bully anybody. Like, she'll tease Junpei, but she's never trying to hurt his feelings. And the only time she actually, like, means to insult him is when he's being gross. Because, like, she doesn't go out of her way to put people down. In fact, we even see during Fuka's introduction sequence that she hates bullies. We see her listening in to Moriyama and the other girl as they're talking about all the stuff that they're doing to Fuka, and her reaction is, they're bullying someone? Don't they have anything better to do? So, like, she doesn't like bullies. Also, Junpei's really the only one who ever defines her as the popular one. She doesn't even seem to revel in the fact that a lot of people like her. Kids win, it can't carry them all. So shiny Chingling. Oh wait, did you actually find a shiny Chingling? Because that's cool if you did. I don't have that line yet. Come on, Sasha, I need you to sparkle. Please sparkle. So we can go back to looking for the others. You did awesome! Hey, congrats on the shiny Chingling. I hope it was one you wanted or needed. Oh my goodness, Alakazam, I need you to sparkle, please. You're forever haunted by shiny Wimpod. Aw. Alright, we're at 268. What are those odds again? Where's my phone? Oops. Alright, let's see here. Pokemon. Legends. Arceus. Shiny odds. Let's see here. Dex. See here. Perfected Dex with Shiny Charm. 1 in 585. So, we're still only about half odds. So not too bad. And hey, if anyone has any guesses, feel free to guess in chat. How many encounters do you think it's going to take for us to get the Shalpha Alakazam? Alright, come on. Dang it, Alakazam, I need you to sparkle, please. What? That was it? No! That's so far over our hearts. I would cry. Granted, we've gone triple odds before. We went triple odds. Yeah, we went nearly 15,000 encounters. Or no, 1,500 encounters. Triple odds on our Sprigatito hunt. Or no, it was Fennekin. We went 1,500, near 1,500 encounters on before we got our shiny Fennekin when we did that hunt. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad we don't have to Masuda hunt anymore for starters. Except for the Paldean starters, but all the other starters we don't have to Masuda hunt anymore. And it's like, thank you. Well, really, we do have a lot of Pokemon, though. If I'd had more time to set up, probably would have done a dual hunt. Because again, we have completed Scarvy. So we could have done a dual hunt in Scarvy. I've actually been trying to shiny hunt a new team since I still need to do the post game for not I need to do the Blueberry Academy stuff. And one of the Elite Four battles against Drayton, you have to have a team of Pokemon that you caught in the in the biome. So I was like, okay, well, we need Pokemon for that battle. So I'll try to get stuff that I don't have yet. And I at least did manage to find a shiny why it's my favorite starter from Galar. Why am I having such a hard time thinking of its name? The pre-evolution of Cinderace. Scorbunny. There. I did manage to find a shiny Scorbunny. I always think of my nickname for it, because I always name it after Momiji from Fruits Basket. Which reminds me, still need to do the Scarvy Fruits Basket playthrough. Oh. Got a lot of playthroughs we need to eventually get around to doing. That and also, I have also considered doing this reset hunt while also doing the Professor Laventon challenge on the Switch 2. From the need of a ground type, Excadrill is a unit. Yeah, Excadrill, we already have a shiny Excadrill, and that would definitely be in the team because I found it in Blueberry Academy, so it counts. Ooh, actually, if I were to take the time right now to set it up, we could do an auto cave hunt. So we just need something that's gonna be light while I'm doing these resets. So we could set up an auto cave hunt. So I do need I think I need the male Meowstic shiny. I'm pretty sure it's the male that I need still. Another one that I really want to do, like get back to, is the Gimmighoul hunt. Because again, I've got the Gimmighoul save on my Switch 1 in Scarlet, but now that I've got a second capture card and my Switch 2, I can set those up as a dual screen thing. And since I've got physical versions of Scarlet and Violet on my Switch Lite, that means I could do those raids with 3 systems. So that would be something. I also really want to do a Cyndaquil hunt. That's another one that I really want to do, because you can actually do it on the Switch too. But I don't know if I would want to do that while doing these resets. I want something that's going to be light that I can just let it run on its own. So I guess the question really is, what kind of cave hunt would we want to do? Because I've got everything that's in Metang Cave. No, I've got everything except for shiny lowland sandshrew, which I do need. Like, that could actually be a good hunt to do. You hate the gimme ghoul hunt, would rather tonight state it again than go on doing that again. Well, see, that's why I would be doing it in a union circle with myself, so that when I find it, I can catch it on both systems, evolve one, and then keep the other as a gimme ghoul. But if I do it on my Switch Lite, then I can have 3 systems, and then when I find it, I can catch it on all 3 and add one of them to the giveaway box. So something that rare, I don't know, I might do like a raffle or something. And it wouldn't have to be like you pay for it, but like, because I've seen other channels do it before where they'll be like, okay, put everybody's name in a wheel, and then you spin the wheel, and then whoever name it selects, that's who gets it. I could see that as like a special stream. Maybe we could do that for Christmas if I get it before Christmas. Because I always do giveaway streams on Christmas. When is Christmas? What day of the week is that? If Christmas is on a weekend, that's going to be perfect. See here, December 25th. Oh, it's a Thursday. Okay. And there is no way I'm getting I'm getting that day off if I request it. Oh. That is not happening. In this economy, people are paying to enter the raffle. I don't know. I don't usually like making people pay for anything. Like, obviously, memberships is kind of how it works. You have to pay for a membership, but like, I don't like making people pay for content and stuff. I mean, I do have it set so that if you are a channel member, and I am doing a giveaway stream, then you can, anyone who's a channel member can get an extra shiny. That is a rule there. But I try to make sure that everything on my channel is set up in a way that everybody can enjoy without spending any money. Maybe if I had like 10,000 subscribers, then I would probably do that, because then it's the chances of at least some people within that 10,000 being channel members are pretty high. But for my small channels, I'm only 3,000 subs. And most of those 3,000 subs are here for miraculous reviews. I mean, we do have some membership-only exclusives, like the coloring pages. Oh, shoot, I need to get July's coloring page, too. Coloring pages, obviously, they've got some playthroughs that are set to members only. Stuff like that. But it's usually stuff where it's like, people who aren't able to pay for memberships aren't going to miss a whole lot. Like the last members only stream that series that we did was Persona Q through the Persona 4 route? Or was it Persona 3 route? It was one of the routes. We did one of the routes public, and then the other route was members only. Because I know that I can't afford memberships to other channels. If I could, I definitely would, but I know it's not something I can afford. And I got a personal rule that if I know that I can't do something, I don't expect other people to do it. I set myself to a higher standard than I've set everyone else because I know that I can control my actions, but I can't control everyone else. Anyway, let's take a water break. Been a while. Also, I realized earlier that I haven't explained that in a long time. The way water breaks work is that if you have a drink with you, could be water, could be juice, could be soda, anything, as long as it's a drink. Anytime you take a sip, feel free to call out water break in chat, and then everybody takes a sip of whatever drink they have. And if you see or hear me call out water break, take a drink. Unless it's alcohol. You can still call out water break if you're drinking alcohol, but you don't have to take a drink every time somebody calls out water break. Although I'm sure Nightmare would be perfectly fine if that was the rule. Come on, Alakazam, I need you to sparkle, please. Seriously, Alakazam, if you don't sparkle soon, I'm going to start singing. Granted, I might like the singing. Only if you're 21 or older. Well, only if you're legal in where you live. Water break, okay? The goal is to encourage everybody to stay hydrated. Okay. Please don't spam it, though. Yeah, no spamming, please. I'm gonna give you a minute because I know stream lag, but please stop spamming Hill Farm. Thank you. You're drunk. I'm drinking water. Sasha, I need you to sing. Don't make me look up the lyrics for Sasha the Sorceress. I will do it. As you shut your bottle from a long stare. I said it wasn't necessary, but has desire ever been necessary? See, I knew you wouldn't have an issue with it, Nightmare. Alright. Like, I'm looking up those lyrics right now. Sasha. The sorceress. There it is. All you desire. It's like, I got those lyrics, Alakazam. If you don't sparkle, I'm gonna start singing. Then again, I don't know if I remember the tune. We can start. Actually, Sasha the Source. There's a song. Okay, I don't remember the tune honestly. So maybe we just pull up the lyrics to. Oh shoot! What was that? Hmm. Oh, it was such a bore being fairy number 4. And Miss Nettle, that's right. And now I've got a score to settle. It'll be so much fun being fairy number 1. So will you make way for Miss Nettle? I'm like a pretty thorn. I'm like a pretty rose, but be forewarned. Mess with Nettle and you'll get the thorns. I'll be famous as magnificent. Wow, okay. It has been a long time since I've watched Sophia the First. I'll be famous as Maleficent, but 23 times more magnificent. Thank you, you're so kind. Darlings, it was such a bore being fairy number 4. And now I've got a score to settle. It'll be far more fun being fairy number 1. So when you make way for Miss Nettle, everyone make way for Miss Nettle. Ta-ta! Now, can we say ta-ta to the non-shiny Alakazam? Nope, okay. Alakazam, there are other songs that suit my voice worse than that one. I just don't want to do that to chat. Actually, I had another song that I've been singing a lot lately. Because sometimes I sing this for my cat when he stands there in the doorway and I'm trying to go use the bathroom. So it's like, are you in or out? And then I start singing. Are you in or out? Gotta know without a doubt. I'm the one you need for a dirty deed. I'm the best. Success is guaranteed. Are you men or mice? Take a slice of my advice. You want a fearless leader, one who's strong and stout. Better vote for me. Are you in or out? Of course, I usually start singing that after he's already got in with me. Now, bro who messed with Nettle, she looks like Shine Shoe. Yeah, it's from Sophia the First. Miss Nettle is basically the 4th fairy. So you have the 3 fairies from Sleeping Beauty, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, and they're the principals of Royal Prep, which is the school Sophia goes to. But one day, their former apprentice, Miss Nettle, comes to be a substitute teacher. But it was actually just a plot to steal the fairies' wands, which Sophia discovered and has to stop Miss Nettle. So yeah, she basically hears Miss Nettle singing her evil song. on, Alakazam, I need you to sparkle, please. But yeah, we used a shiny Alakazam in another playthrough that we named after a disguise that Miss Nettle had put on. Because after Sophia stopped her, she decided that she wanted revenge on Sophia, so she disguises herself as Sasha the Sorceress. So we ended up naming our female shiny Alakazam after Sasha the Sorceress, or just Sasha. That's why I keep calling Alakazam Sasha. We're in the 300 range. Ugh. We're over 300 encounters. Come on, Sasha. Yeah, sometimes I sing whether if somebody has like requested a song that I know, uh, as long as it's appropriate for stream, or if there's nothing to talk about, then I'll just start singing. It's also kind of a big middle finger to my egg donor, who would tell me that I was a terrible singer and I should never do it ever again. Yeah, if you're a parent, please don't ever tell your child that they're terrible at anything, and that they should never do it again. Because you only get better when you practice. Oh my gosh. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah. So Legends ZA is coming out later this year. I've been thinking about features from X and Y that I'm hoping that make a return. I really want Pokemon and Me to come back. Like, Super Training would be nice too. But, like, it'd be so good if they brought back Pokemon and Me. Because, like, that was introduced in the Kalos region, and it would make sense. Like, they're bringing back the Holocaster. So why not? I will say, though, it is kind of surprising that people are still using that thing. You'd think that after the creator turned out to be an elitist who tried to unalive all of Kalos, you'd think people would stop using it. Also, the fact that Vinny seems to be related to Lysander, I think Vinny's a red herring. I don't think Vinny is going to be evil. I mean, the man is wearing Pancham and Baniri accessories in his hair. He can't be that evil. He can't be that bad. Anyone who's a Baniri fan is alright by me. Especially if you're a fan of Baniri. Fans of Lopunny are iffy because some of them have ulterior motives. But Baniri? You can't think impure thoughts around Baniri. It's too cute. It's a cute little baby rabbit. I also just really don't want another evil corporation that claims to be on your side, but then turns out is actually evil. We've had way too many of those lately. Because, like, there's a certain point where you could even claim, where you could even make the argument that Team Plasma, or not, or, yeah, Team Plasma could even be considered that, because, like, even though they very much present themselves as an evil team to you, the player, they also kind of have that activist thing was like, hey, we want you to do this because we feel like we want you to release your Pokemon because we feel like Pokemon trainers are uh, hurting Pokemon and PETA and all that. But, like, really, like, Lysander's company is like the first like actual like, hey, the leader of this corporation and I'm on your side. Actually, I'm the leader of this evil team, and if you're not going to join us, then you're clearly against us, so you can perish along with everyone else. And then we get Sun and Moon, and after Lysander, we're like, okay, Aether Foundation seems pretty sus. They're probably the real villains. And it's like, yup, Aether Foundation was the real villains. Team Skull is just a bunch of hoodlums, but they're not really bad people. They do a few annoying things, but they're not out here trying to rule the world or destroy everybody. Trust Lopunny fans as much as you trust Gardevoir and Vaporeon fans? Hey, there are Vaporeon fans that are good, that are trustworthy. Fishy loves Vaporeon, but not in that way. But I do understand what you mean. Even Fishy will tell you that a lot of Vaporeon fans are very sus. But yeah, a Baneri fan is definitely more trustworthy than a Lopunny fan. But, like, then after the Aether Foundation, it's like, okay, well, now we go to Galar. And what do you know? The chairman of the Pokemon League. He's the leader of the company. And shock horror, he's the bad guy. At least Paldea didn't have an evil corporation, but they still had bad guys that turned out to not actually be bad guys. Like, there's no true villain in Scarvy. If you want to name anybody a villain, it's the real Professor Sada Turo. Seen Furrymon? I don't know Furrymon, and I don't. Based on the context, I don't know if that's going to be appropriate for stream. Yeah, if Nightmare doesn't want me to do it, then that's a sign for me not to. I can sing any Pokemon theme you want, though. Or even the Furret Walk song. Other Pokemon can fly, but not Furret. No, not I, 'cause I can walk. Oh, that's so catchy. True villain of Scarvy are the viewers who didn't like and subscribe. No, the true villain of Scarvy is whoever decided that Gita should have, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank on the Pokemon's name. Her poison rock type with the ability that, sends out toxic spikes every time you hit it. The true villain is the person who decided that Pokemon should be at the back of her party instead of at the front of her party, where it could actually be a threat. I don't know that song, sorry.
Glimora was the name you thought.
Glimora, yeah, that's right. So yeah, the true villain of Scarlet and Violet is whoever decided that Gita's Glimora should be at the back of her party instead of the front. At least in her rematch battle at the Blueberry Academy, they fixed it. Because, like, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to believe this is the strongest trainer in the region? When she doesn't even know how to use Glimora properly? Come on, Sasha, we need you to sparkle. The villain who decided it was cherry tomatoes for shiny hunting bugs. 90% of the work is getting them in the sandwich. True. Like, at the very least, make it so the cherry tomatoes go upside down. Though granted, a lot of bug types are also dual type. So you could also just make the sandwich for whatever the other type is. Oh, you want to hunt sawaddle? Make a grass sandwich. Lettuce is a lot easier to put on a sandwich. Which reminds me, I still need to work on getting uh some Herba Mystica on my Switch 1. I need to get some salty Herba Mystica on this system so that when we play with Switch 2, I can make the sandwiches off of this system. Also, I hate to say it, but they sadly did not fix the glitch where if you make a sandwich with someone and then that person restarts their game while you're still in a picnic, and then you go into another union circle with that same person and then make another sandwich, that fog is still there. And that's still there on the Switch too, and it stinks. You're off to bed because it's nearly 2 at night for you? Ooh, yeah, get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out with us, though, Nightmare. Hope you have a good night. Sleep well. Let's take another water break. Alright, into Legends Arceus we go. Where are we at by now? Oops, nope. 325. Gosh, I'll be really happy if we actually get it tonight. We found Glalie so quickly. Alakazam is not being anywhere near as nice as Glalie was. So if we get a male, we're gonna have to figure out what to name it. So we don't have to name it right away. If we get a female, Sasha. Easy. Not sure what to name a male. Maybe Houdini. Just because, Abracadabra, Alakazam. And I have named this line Houdini before. It also seems kind of generic. Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. And what will happen when you're in the shower? Chaos. Everybody wants to get there faster. Make the way to the top of the hill. Each time you try, gonna get a little bit better. Each step you climb, one more step up the ladder. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch 'em all. Be the best that you can be. Everybody wants to make a statement. Everybody wants to hold their mark. Make the way to the victory circle. Take the claim with the music starts. Bring it on. You got. You can be the very best ever. It's your one shot. What you've learned will come together. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch 'em all and be the best that you can be. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch 'em all. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch 'em all and be the best that you can be. Sing Believer? I'm afraid I don't know that song either. Like, the best songs that you're gonna be able to get are gonna be like Pokemon songs, the Digimon theme, My Little Pony, Disney, those kinds of songs. Like, if I knew the song and knew that it was stream appropriate, then yes, but sorry, it's gotta be something that I know. And I can't just play the song because YouTube's copyright. They're very copyright happy.
Copyright everywhere. Hello.
Hey, Lexi, welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Just trying to get this pink alakazam to sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Speaking of sparkle, I got a sparkle legend today.
Ooh, which one?
I got Lord Giratina finally.
You got Lord Giratina! Congratulations!
260 DAs.
Oh, that's awesome.
260 DAs.
That's another thing I want to do. I want to do some DA hunts now that I've got two systems that I can stream. Because Lexi, Strawberry of Tart Lexi, she's another YouTube streamer and a good friend.
Hi.
I need to set up a command for you.
I know. I'm on hiatus right now, so I'm not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean people can't go subscribe.
very true. Very, very true.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, and Stream Elements reminded me, I got some more Debbie coming soon.
Mm.
They had a sale. It was only a 2-hour sale, so I couldn't really announce it. But I was able to get some Debbie for 50% off.
Hmm.
Should be here in the next couple days. And I'm definitely going to save some of it for when ZA comes out, because I'm going to need the energy.
Yeah.
I've already been planning how I'm going to make sure that I'm going to have enough sleep for that 24-hour stream.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we always do a 24-hour live stream to celebrate a new Pokemon game coming out. It's one of the reasons why I like
Well,
getting digital copies, because then you can get it a few hours early.
yeah, this is true.
Yeah, we really do need to hunt Lord Giratina at some point. And I think I might have figured out how to get uh, all 3 systems in the DLC area at once. With the new cartridge system, where you can like do the digital cartridges, I think I might be
Yeah.
able to use that to get my Switch Lite over to the DLC area, and then put in a physical cartridge into Lite, and then log out of that over there, and then log into my Switch 1, so that Switch 1 and Switch 2 can both just use the digital versions of the games, and then my Lite uses the physical version, and have all 3 just sitting there.
Yeah.
I don't know how well that's going to work in Scarby, since you have to like actually teleport somewhere. I think it would probably just teleport me back to Paldea.
Yeah.
Like, I've confirmed that it actually does work. You can save in the DLC area, and then log out of the share thing and just play with the physical cartridge. If you leave the DLC area, you can't go back into the DLC area until you log back into it with the DLC installed. But it won't kick you out. So I'm kind of thinking about trying that out, so that I can do a 3-system DA hunt. So then I get 3 checks every time.
Mhm.
I think the only thing is that I won't be able to connect to the internet with both. I'm not sure how that works now that they've got this set up. Because that was the issue before. If you had 2 systems that are both logged into the same account, only one can connect a game to the internet at the time, which is stinky. Kind of like this non-shiny Alakazam that refuses to sparkle.
I know. I was yelling every day. I was like, "No shiny Giratina, because it does not exist," and then it existed.
See,
So
that's why I was looking forward to getting the legendaries in Scarby, because I thought they would actually leave the shiny lock off and let you shiny hunt them, but no, we can't have nice things.
No, apparently not.
Sadly, at this point, it seems like BDSP is going to be the last game you can actually hunt a legendary or a starter in. Unless it's like in a separate area where you can catch them in the wild. But like, your actual starter, you can't shiny hunt.
Yeah.
Because Game Freak hates us!
It's okay. Here, take a cookie and settle down.
Nom nom nom.
All better?
Yeah.
Okay. Good, Matsu. Oh my god, that's.
You said it!
I don't know what I'm doing. My brain don't work. Speaking of, I've got to add you to this list.
What list?
Featured channels on my channel.
Ah.
It is under labeled friends that are awesome.
I should really update that because I haven't updated my featured channel list in ages. Like, before I had any YouTube friends.
Yeah. I am still so shocked my disappearing Ralts is my most popular short.
Oh, I wish I had a short of my disappearing Weasel. Well, just like invisible Weasel.
Was it in PLA or?
Yeah. It was in front of the Alpha Graveler.
Oh my goodness.
We even encountered it, and it was still invisible in the middle of the battle.
You didn't think to take a video of it?
Uh, no.
Yeah. See, that's where I get my shorts is I encounter weird situations and I'm like, oh, I need to clip that so I can just send it to my phone and then make a short out of it.
I'm really bad about making clips.
It's okay. It's okay.
Mm.
Like when I looked up your name to put it on the thing, Pokey Gardener popped up as well. I was like, okay, might as well. I was like, okay. You telling me something? I mean, sure. Apparently today is halfway day. The
Halfway day?
heck? Halfway day. Learn more.
What is halfway day?
I don't know.
Do everything halfway?
I guess. Oh, it's halfway through 2025.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I was actually thinking about that the other day. At least we're halfway through our wait for Legend ZA to come out.
This is true.
Or more than halfway.
Yeah, it's the 183rd day of a non-leap year.
Okay. Actually, when would have been the exact halfway point between like obviously we're well more than halfway between when it was first announced because that was last year.
Mm-hmm.
But like the last Pokemon Presents was on February 26th.
Yeah, Pokemon Day.
Yeah. And like between February and October, that would be month 6. That was like June would have had the halfway point.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I had set my character facing the actual alpha. I thought it would be
Like,
behind me, and it was, or I thought it would be in front of me, and it was behind me. It was like, ugh.
mm,
Well, if we ever gave up this hunt and then decide to do it again later, we'd have our that would be a lesson learned. But I'm
mhm.
stubborn.
Stubborn.
And water break. One thing I'm really looking forward to doing is once I get my
Mm,
new phone set up, I want to see if I can maybe create a separate account
yeah.
for Pokemon Pocket,
Hmm.
and maybe even create a second Pokemon Home account. Because then, if I create another Pokemon Home account, then I could do more Professor Oak challenges in the future on a second account, so I could get
Hmm.
extra versions of the shiny legendaries.
Okay, my computer is like out of whack. It gives me like little news things, and sometimes they're interesting. This one says the next Pokemon presents brother. We already know.
It's in 20 days.
It's been 20 days, dude.
We've
It
known that
comes
for a
soon.
while.
I know. It's like this was posted 3 hours ago.
You know, there are some people that actually think that they're going to announce Generation 10 in the uh on the 22nd. It's like, guys, they they never announced them mid-year. It's way too early for them to announce Generation 10.
Yeah. And besides, oh, they're saying, oh, they're not stating when it's gonna be. They're stating how long they think it's gonna be. Because Pokemon Company hasn't stated how long this presents will be.
Ah, I hope it'll like I would expect it to at least be in the morning.
Yeah.
Although it just
No, it's like how long? Like
yeah,
30 minutes, 20 minutes.
yep. Although it just occurred to me, because I got news from my boss today that we finally
Mhm.
got some new hires in our department, which means I might be able to get my schedule adjusted. Finally,
Yay.
which means I could stream earlier. But it just occurred to me that if my schedule change happens before the presents, I might not be able to stream it after all.
Oh boy.
So that's going to be very dependent on that. Unless I could somehow manage to get the 22nd off.
Yeah. We had a pseudo legendary of every Pokemon type. Huh.
Do we have a pseudo of every type?
No, we have Dragonite, which is dragon type. We have Komo-o, which is fighting type. We
Oh,
have Salamence, which is flying. We have Tyranitar, which is rock. Dragapult is ghost. Garchomp is ground. Excalibur is ice. Metagross is psychic. Gudra is freaking. It started
it's just
before I could
dragon.
even.
Well,
I
no,
think it's
it's steel in Legends Arceus though.
yeah. So
But Metagross also covers steel.
yeah. So they're counting Metagross for psychic and the Gudra for steel, and then Hydreigon for dark.
We still don't have a fairy pseudo. We need
No,
a
we
fairy
don't.
type pseudo.
For real.
Especially if they did make it a dragon, because like right now the only fairy dragon type is Mega Altaria, or Altaria, and that is only in games that have Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
So that's only in X and Y, Oris, and Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. Because Altaria's not in Let's Go. Although you do at least have to give X and Y props for not just giving Megas to only Kanto Pokemon.
Yeah.
Unlike Sun and Moon, they're just like, okay, yes, every Alolan form is going to be a Kanto Pokemon. And don't get me wrong, I love Alolan Raichu.
Yeah.
But I do admit, they could have done more than just Kanto.
Also, it's like I'm watching this video about the if we had a pseudo legend of for every type. His criteria is it has to be a 3-stage evolution.
Did M and
And
JTV?
yeah.
Yep. Must be 3-stage evolution, must have the base stats, except for certain exceptions where there is none, then just have to give them a special stat boost.
Yeah, or like they have to be big.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Mikey's video.
Yeah. He's saying like Yanmega, Golisopod, Arachnid, and Scizor are examples. But they only have 2 stages.
Well, I think those are examples of stuff that doesn't work.
Yeah. The first one he says is Scolipede.
Yep.
Yep. Large and imposing. It's over 8 feet tall. And it's a cool angry bug.
I think that's a bit of an older video. Wasn't that from before he grew his beard?
I think so. Let me go back a little bit. He has his beard in this video, so
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, speaking of Mikey, though, I think I finally thought of the kind of team that I would put together. Like if I did like a sort of Team Sky sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
I think I would call my team Team Purr, where there's no type specialty, but we use cat Pokemon.
Hmm. Interesting.
Spreading the glory of cats everywhere, all across the region.
Yeah, he serves a point. Larvesta would point as a pseudo legendary, but it's only a 2-stager.
Yeah.
So his next option is Vikavolt for bug type.
Yeah.
Yeah, its size is deceptive though, because it's 4'11".
Yeah. I mean, it does look pretty darn big in Sword and Shield.
This is true.
Also, I have to say, I think the last Team Sky video Mikey made was Pokemon Insurgents, which had Mega Evolution. I actually have been rewatching a lot of his Team Sky videos.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, this was his first introduction to Mega Evolution. Man, I can't wait for him to play ZA, but he's Team Sky.
Yeah.
Although, sadly, he's not going to be able to really use any of the starters.
Yeah.
We should.
Next is electric, and he says he wants to. Both forms of Raichu are way too small.
Yeah.
Yeah. Electros is 6'11", but that's its length, not its height, so. Hmm. If I were to pick between the options he's listed, which is a Alolan Golem, um, Electivire. What were the others? Let me see. And then that, yeah. So it's Alolan Golem, Luxray, Magnezone, or Electivire. I think Electivire would work
Yeah.
for a pseudo, because it's big, it's tall, and it looks like it would be one.
Yeah. The only thing with Electivire though is that it's a trait evolution.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Of course,
So I guess,
Sora's Golem
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yes, please shine Alakazam. Someone guessed earlier that it's going to take 1,000 encounters for Alakazam to sparkle. It's like,
Oh,
please no.
what? How many are you at?
Uh, let's see here. We are at 367 encounters so far.
Yeah, he stands a point. Mikey says if we get rid of the trade evolution, it would be a pseudo.
Yeah.
He's saying for fairy type, Togekiss would be great.
Yeah?
That would actually work. It's 3 evolution. It has the height, even though it's flying. But still. He's saying Primarina is another option. But that's a starter,
Yeah.
so.
Starters are their whole own classification.
Yeah. So all we have left are Hatterene and Grimmsnarl. Hatterene could be a pseudo, but it's like,
Yeah, Grimmsnarl would definitely be my choice.
yeah, Grimmsnarl would be my choice. But it's only 4'11". What? How's it? Oh, it's ears. Duh.
Come on,
And
Alakazam.
fire would be Volcarona, but he has no second stage. So Magmortar would be the choice for fire.
Yeah.
But get rid of the trade evolution thing and you'd be set.
Alright, I definitely need to prepare a secondary hunt that we can do alongside this Alakazam hunt next time we do it. Main reason I didn't want to go back to the trans playthrough today is because I don't know what happened. I woke up this morning and my pointer finger was just like kind of sore.
Yeah,
Like
that's fair.
I spent all day avoiding typing with it. So I was like, well, the Alakazam hunt is easy to set up, and that's only using my thumb.
Okay, he's saying for his fire type would be Colossal as the pseudo legendary.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I can see that.
Yeah, I could see that now that I think about it.
Hi, monkey butt. Nope, he just wants my chicken bowl. I had chicken nuggies earlier. You mine? Oh yeah, I changed my icon to Sprigatito because it's Sprigatito.
Yeah.
And I guess that does actually carry over to the Switch 1 if you change it on the Switch 2, because I think the Pokemon icons are only on the Switch 2.
Mm.
Neo, can you behave yourself, please?
Leo, behave.
Oh, behave. Man, it's been so long since Austin Powers. I shall call him Mini Me. Leo. Neo man. Though I still wish I could go back in time and scold my egg donor for letting me watch that because it was very much not a kids movie. She let me watch a lot of stuff I shouldn't have watched.
Yeah.
And he's gone. He's I think he's off to go whine to Auntie Rena that Mama won't let me do stuff she's told me a million times not to do. I still can't get over how good everything looks with my new graphics card.
Yeah.
It's like I got my graphics card upgraded last month and everything looks so much more vivid. I've also been playing The Sims 4 on the absolute top graphics too.
Yeah, I bet.
Before I could only play on medium graphics. Now it plays perfectly fine on high def graphics.
Well, that's good.
I've been kind of experimenting with like a nature aesthetic fairy house kind of build. Because we're getting the fairies pack this month.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. Money's kind of tight right now.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping I can get it. Because, like, it's fairies.
He's saying if Mega Abomasnow was a permanent evolution, that would be the pseudo
Yeah, I can see that.
for grass. For grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
But a lot of stuff could be considered pseudos if you go by their Mega Evolution stats.
This is true.
Heck, I'm pretty sure Mawile would qualify. Well, then again, it's a stage 1, so it wouldn't actually qualify as a pseudo, but I'm pretty sure Mega Mawile would qualify, but based on stats alone. And Mega Alakazam would definitely qualify as the Psychic pseudo if it wasn't a trade Evo.
Yeah, he's talking about the normal type now. He said he would consider Blissey if it didn't look too happy.
It's literally a happiness Pokemon!
This is true. He's saying that Ursaluna could be a pseudo
Yeah, I could see Ursaluna.
in its Blood Moon form.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Hi, Leomon.
Or Slacking.
Slacking only if they got rid of Slow Start.
This is true.
Also, I think Leo got jump scared by the Alakazam, and it's not even. I don't even have it on speaker right now. He can't even hear it, but as soon as it roared at me, he's like, "Nah." Then again, maybe he did hear it, considering cats do have really good hearing.
Yeah. For poison, he's considering Crobat or Gengar.
Both good options, though Crobat would be better since it's not a trait evolution. It is a friendship evolution, but unlike other friendship evolutions, you're already building its friendship when you're when you're leveling it up and evolving it from Zubat to Golbat.
This is true.
Alright, well, Leo finally settled down. He's now a log in my lap.
Oh, the log. The Leo log.
Leo log.
Leo log. So the only options for water are Poliwrath and Azumarill. Well, not Azumarill. He said that was just too silly.
Yeah, Poliwrath is also kind of a weird one since it's a stone evolution and also has a branched evolution with Politoed.
He's saying Mega Sharpedo could be one.
Yeah, but again, that's a single stage Mega.
Yeah, leaves us with 3 options. Seismitoad,
Oh no, it's a 2-stage.
Yeah, Seismitoad, Walrein, or Kingdra.
Seismitoad. I would go Seismitoad.
Yeah, I would go Seismitoad. But he's actually going off based of height, and he wants it to be more than 5 foot. Because more than 5 feet, because in the EDFP height check, we are 5'9". So anything higher than that, he's going for. It seems like.
Then who did he pick?
Kingdra.
Wait, Kingdra is that big?
Kingdra is, let me see. What was the comparison? Yeah, Mega Sharpedo's stats are low anyway, so he wouldn't even consider it.
Plus, it's also a 2-stage.
Yeah, that too.
If the Mega was an evolution, then it would count.
Yeah. And Wolverine is technically down on its belly, and Kingdra is 5'11" compared to our little trainer in BDSP. It's 5'11".
Yeah, but in Let's Go, it's a more fitting. It's way smaller.
Yeah, but he's using BDSP height terms. It looks like. So.
Maybe because that's the most recent game that doesn't have the varying heights.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, someone's blowing off fireworks.
Already? It's not even. Good lord.
Yep. Plus, we're in a residential area. It's illegal to blow off fireworks in a residential area.
Yeah.
At least they're not freaking Leo out. I wasn't ready to go to bed anyways, because, still streaming. Let's see here. Where are we at? We're at 387. There's a couple minutes left till 10. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to think how far I want to go tonight. So we could make the goal beat to make it to 400.
What are you at right now?
388.
Yeah. I say go for it if you want to do it. And remember, it's up to you.
Yep. I'm just seeing who else is live right now.
This is true.
Oh wow, Josh Scorcher is live. He's got 72 people.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But like, if he didn't have as many people watching him, that would actually be like kind of crazy. I'd be a little self-conscious though, because I've been following
Yeah.
his channel for ages.
Yeah, Meg, you're right. It is 9 o'clock just now. So that'd be what? It's 10 o'clock for you, Matsu?
Yep. Which is when we normally in stream.
Yeah, so maybe it'd be best to call it here, but that's not my call.
Yeah, I'm just seeing who else is live. Because at the very least, we can go until we find someone to raid.
I got Tom Leo, who's live with Shiny Hunting.
Gosh, even the redirect is like, hey, you could read Josh Scorcher.
No!
We'll probably just raid Christian. He's doing DAs.
Yeah, might as well. I didn't think he was still going.
Looks like he's in BRB mode at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, he's on his way back.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know when he's back.
Yeah, we got 8 more checks before we're at 400, so that seems like a. Well. Oh, I thought I saw. Oh, if people are just saying for him to come back.
I know.
Christian, come back! Oh, that was Phil Farm too.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, going to 400 should be good, because even if he's not back by 400, then it will at least be closer to when he comes back.
Yeah. What are you at now?
393.
Okay. I mean, I have the stream up. I didn't know if I was behind. That's why.
Yeah. Get the raid command in chat too. If it'll let me get into the thing. There we go. And I've got the redirect set up too, so.
Perfect.
Hey, Chunky Monkey, welcome. We're gonna be wrapping up in a little bit here. We're going up to 400 encounters before we stop, but we're gonna be going on a raid in a few minutes. How you doing though? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, Chunky, you bit late.
You late.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to charge you $500 for being late. I'm messing. I'm messing.
At least you made it all. True. Appreciate you being here at all.
It's true.
And who
True.
knows? Maybe we'll get the shiny right at the end of stream here. So hot out. Oh, yeah, it's been pretty hot out lately.
Gonna be more. He's gonna take more time. He's got to make food. So I don't know. What
Yeah.
you want to do?
We're really close to 400 too.
Yeah. So I don't know what you want to do if he's not back by the time you hit 400.
Any Shalphas? Not yet, unfortunately. Salakazam is being stinky. Doesn't want to sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle!
At least I got a sparkle today.
Yeah.
One of us had a nice day.
Yeah, we're still at 3. We're still at 3. We just need this Alakazam to sparkle, so we'll be at 4. We're almost to 400 encounters. And still no shiny. Which means that the next time we do this, there's a chance that we'll hit odds.
What are the odds again?
It's 1 in 585.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Because we're not doing an outbreak.
Yeah.
Or wait. Actually, I might have messed up those odds. Because it's 585, I think it's if we're in an outbreak. But we're not doing an outbreak, we're doing a reset hunt.
I went on vacation and she won't get off my lap the last 2 days. Aw, that means she missed you.
Yeah, Leo gets that way when I get off of work.
Meg is asking, do you have its dex perfected?
Yes. Okay, so yeah, it's 1 in 585. For just the base odds. If we were doing an outbreak, it would be 1 in 128. So yeah, this is a 1 in 585 odds. Well, we have exceeded 400. I'd be okay with going to 410 since Christian's still not back yet.
Yeah.
We'll have to put the raid command in again too, because it's already.
I know.
We'll wait till we're ready. Let's take another water break.
Water.
We started a bit late too, because I was doing a little extra overtime at work today, so I don't mind going a little bit over.
Oh, that's new. I see an advertisement, but I still see your stream.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
YouTube has been getting vicious with the ads lately.
I know.
I was watching I was watching the Team Sky Insurgents video last night, and every time an ad played, after I would skip the ad, it would just infinitely load the video and just not want to play. So I would have to click on the thing again, exactly where I'm at, in order to get it to reload. It was annoying. You put it in when we're ready? Alright. Appreciated, Meg. Leo.
Leo. Leo being a log again.
No, he's just running around. I think he wants attention and to play. Oh, but he's getting the face scratches. He seems content with the face scratches. Hi, monkey butt. It's like, Christian, come back.
I know.
What's up? And the worst part is that it was literally every 10 minutes. I've been seeing that a lot lately with like streams and videos that are like really long. YouTube will put an ad break literally every single 10 minutes. And it's like, rude.
And it's like you have to back up to see where you were at.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I like long videos because it means I can just put them on in the background and not have to mess with it too often.
Yeah.
But when YouTube plays an ad that I really don't want to see, the only way to get it to stop actually playing those ads for that advertiser is to just skip it as soon as possible every single time. And eventually YouTube will realize, oh, you don't actually like this kind of thing. Okay, we'll show you different ads.
Yeah.
But like, oh, hello, Legion.
Hey,
Everybody's coming in.
Everybody's coming in when we're ending.
Yeah, we're just waiting for our raid target to return. But like, I keep getting these ads for like this preschooler game that's like, you know, supposed to teach kids like numbers and colors and stuff like that, and it's like,
Oh, adapted mind.
I don't know. But it's like, I am an adult with no kids.
Oof.
I have no interest in this. Like, yes, I have a lot of interests that are all ages, but like, I am not a preschooler. Nor do I have a preschooler who lives with me.
Yeah. Yeah, at least you made it, Legion.
Yeah, at least you made it. Chunky was also late.
Yeah. But Legion, you are not going to be fined $500.
Oh, okay. So that's only for Chunky. Okay.
Yep. No, I'm messing. Y'all know I like to mess.
Yeah. 410, still no shiny. And no Christian either.
For
YouTube
real.
apps, are you sure? Oh my gosh, that one
He's
game.
like, wait,
I forget the name of the game because eventually YouTube finally figured out that I had no interest in that game. But like
yeah,
the advertisement was like the advertising was like really sexist. Like it was very alpha male.
yeah. No, Legion, I said you don't have to pay 500. I said Chunky does.
Yeah. And like every time I would go to tell YouTube to stop showing me that ad, it only blocks that particular ad. That game has like hundreds of ads. And there was no way that I was going to block all of them. But every time I clicked on it to block it, YouTube thought that meant that I liked it and wanted more information on it, so it would only show that ad to me more.
Yeah. I'm only messing around, y'all. After 9 o'clock, my meds wear off and I don't even know what I'm saying.
It's fine. Right, Leo, it's fine for now, but Mama's leg is going to get a cramp with you sitting there for too long. Like, I've got his stream pulled up and stuff, and I have to admit, it
Is
gets a little confusing when I see his chat going. It's like, oh, are people excited for something? Is he back?
Oh, he's back.
Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, let's do this one last check, and then we'll go raid Christian. So, Meg, if you want to go ahead and put that raid command in chat, please. Oh my gosh, Chunky Monkey, thank you so much for the $5 dono!
Well, I did say he had to pay 5.
5 with 2
That's
zeros.
close enough.
Alright, so
Good
let's
job.
go do the raid.
You were forgiven.
Alright, I think Meg's a bit behind, so... Oh, there it goes. Okay. Alright, so I'll see you guys over there. We're gonna go raid Anxious Christian. And make sure you leave him a like, and use hashtag MatsuRaiderific to let him know that I sent you. And I'll see you all over there. Thank you all for joining us today, and as always, I hope you all have a